Welcome to May's Lug Life. I'm May, and this is my first impression video of the Cargo 2-piece collapsible cube bins. Okay, so before I go on, I just want to say this is not a review. I do not actually own these items, at least not yet. These will be owned by me one day, but when I get them and once I use them, I will do a review on them, but I don't have them just yet. This is just the first time me looking at them. Well, is it the first time? I guess it's technically the second, because I did look at them when they first introduced them on that Lug Live, that weird Lug Week, where they introduced the home organizational products. But I really didn't get to see it for very long because these things sold out like in seconds. So they were actually sold out before I even logged on. That's how fast they were selling. So anyways, I'm hoping to at least, I'm probably going to get at least one set and see how they go, because I did get the hitch, I think it is, which is the hanging thing that these are supposed to slide into. So I might get these, because it's the Ice Pop Blue Moon Ice Pop, like I got that confused, that I have. So I might get these just because they'll match perfectly, and I do like this color. So one of these days I do plan on getting these. So $49 Canadian, that makes them $25 each. That's not outrageous. It's a little high for this type of thing. I have definitely seen these kinds of bins for way cheaper. There's even a store that sells them around close to me that are like, they're like $9.99. Now they're smaller than this. And probably the fabric isn't quite as good, but it's really good. Like, they're really quite well made. But they're a little bit smaller, and you know, they don't have the quilting, and they don't have all the prints. Like, they're just solid colors. And obviously they don't match all the other lug crap that I already have, but they do make them, and they're really quite nice. So, you know, considering I can get them for $10 each, to pay $49 for two, that's $25 each. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to wait for a good sale. I think they're probably only worth $40 at most. I think $49 is pushing it a little bit. But hey, like, again, it just gives them room to be able to have a sale, I guess. Okay, so let's look at the colors. It looks like, I think there's a couple. Is there another color that didn't exist in the hitch? Am I wrong? Okay, so this is the Blue Moon Ice Pop. Like I said, I do own this. In the hanging thing, which I think it's called the hitch. I don't know. I'm just making it up now. I think it's called the hitch. It's the thing with the little hooks that these things slide into, the cupboard organizational thing. Yeah, so looks pretty much like what I expected. And I'm assuming that they're actually using the same lug fabric all the way around and through and on the inside, because the hitch, I'm calling it the hitch. If I'm wrong, I apologize. In my brain, it's called the hitch. The hanging thing, on the sides, it has a different fabric. And it doesn't look like they've done that with these bins, which actually makes it so much better. Because I was a little bit worried they were going to put that sort of cheapy, fuzzy stuff on the inside, and they didn't. So I am going to be significantly more excited to get this now, because I thought that they were going to start chintzing out on fabric, because they've done that with another thing as well. They did that with the flatbed as well, and I was worried they were going to do that in here, but it looks like they kept this as the normal fabric. So they do come and collapse down, which is really nice. I love that this thing is sitting on a couple of bricks that you can see there. So nice and flat. And oh, hey, look, check it out. There's the original Lug logo. We haven't seen that in a long time. They've been doing that cursive one for a long time, but for some reason on this one, they decided to go old school, which I personally quite like. Okay, camo navy. Was this one of the ones that they offered originally, like in all the other organizational stuff? Am I just on crack and I just don't remember ever seeing it? Is this a new color that they didn't introduce? Because I don't remember seeing this at all. If they did, great, and I just must have missed it. But this is a really, really good sort of gender neutral for some. I know some women wouldn't come near camo with a 10-foot pole, but at least you can find something for your guy and for his car or for his truck. For those guys who are like, hey, lug is for sissies because it's all girly and pink and stuff. Well, you know what? Suck it. You've got some good organization that's camo. Can I say that? Can I say that on YouTube without getting banned? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend anybody if I said something that was really offensive. Okay. Sorry, I think I'm just in a really weird mood tonight. Okay, so let's move on, shall we? Gardenia green. I don't know why they call it green. I always see yellow. I guess in real life it's more like a bright lime green, but I always see yellow. So it always throws me when I say green. So I think this was definitely part of the original color offering. Now this is the one I might actually get. I love this print. So I could go monochromatic and just get like the Blue Moon Ice Pop and just go so the outside and the inside match, but there's just enough of the blue in this that it actually looks really, really good, and it sort of gives a little bit of a contrast with the outside being Blue Moon. So I might be getting this one too, or I might get both. I don't know. Anyway, so there we go. So that's that one. This is definitely a print that sold out really fast. I might get both because I really like both, and I think they look really cute side by side. And then we've got the Love Stripe Black, and I think, you know what? I'm probably going to get these for the car. I was thinking about getting the flatbed because it was one sort of attached unit, but the fact that the stripes were all going sort of the wrong way and they weren't matching was really upsetting me. So I think I actually might get these for the car instead, because we have a dark interior car. My guy is probably not going to want all the other colors in his car. So this one might work. We actually already have a Rover XL that I am constantly using to schlep things like big things from like the pet store and things like that. And it lives almost in the car all the time. So it might be actually a fun thing to have the whole set in the car. So I might be getting these, but for the car as opposed to in my home. So it looks like I might be getting a bunch of these at some point, but the price has to come down. Okay, the magenta, which is magenta, nothing more there. Metallic champagne, which is so pretty. And let's see, yeah, resort black, which is so much fun, and it's just black on the inside, right? Yep, straight up black. And then the brand new tropical birds. Now, I don't think they've actually introduced this print in much of anything else, have they? Has it? I think it's only come out in the organizational stuff. Am I wrong? I feel like I've only seen it in this kind of stuff. I thought I would start seeing it on bags and stuff, and I don't think I have yet, but correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so, and what's the interior? Just, what is that, like a cobalt blue? It's a really pretty blue, isn't it? I really like that blue. I don't quite know what color that is. I guess I'd have to see it in real life to see it. Okay, so it says, organize your home with this set of 2 collapsible storage bins featuring 2 grommeted handles for easy carrying, all in brilliant color. Okay, it's grommeted. That's good to know. Lightweight and handy solution will keep your household items tidy and organized. Great for games, toys, books, linens, clothes, and more. Absolutely. Okay, measurements. I guess, kind of already know because I kind of already see what it's supposed to eventually fit into. But 13 inches by 13 inches by 13 inches. It is a great cube. They actually literally called it a cube, and I sort of should have known that it actually was. So it's perfect. I love it. If you're at all superstitious, that kind of sucks. They probably should have made these 12 by 12 by 12 or 14 by 14 by 14 just to not freak out all the really sort of superstitious people. Just putting that out there. That might have been safer. I have a feeling that there might just be enough people who are like, well, I'm not buying this. Now, I personally don't care, so it should be fine for me. I would not be able to tell whether I was unlucky or not just because of the number, because hilarious things happen to me all the time that, one would think I was always cursed. So maybe I am, but yeah, I don't think the 13 is really going to affect anything. I'm not going to notice. Features: can be used alone or with matching hanging organizers. Fits most modular cube units. Good to know. Maybe that's why they chose the 13, although someone at one point should have said, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this. 2 grommeted handles for easy carrying, corrugated sides and bottom for durability, folds flat when not in use, perfect for homes. That's not a feature. Perfect for homes is an idea, is not a feature. Get rid of that. Gunmetal hardware, corrugated sides and bottom, which you already said. 100% quilted polyester. They need to have someone edit this. People, come on, you guys, this whole no one's looking at the website except for the person who puts up the website or puts the stuff onto the website, uploading all this stuff onto the site. This is bad. So you've already talked about the corrugated sides and bottom twice. Perfect for homes and dorms, apartments, RVs, nurseries. That's not a feature. That's just an idea, and that was in the about. You already talked about that. You don't need to do this again. Gunmetal hardware was helpful. 100% quilted polyester. All right, which I'm not sure actually it is, because it's not all quilted. But anyway, okay, care. I'm assuming it's just wipe. Yep, wipe clean with a damp cloth. Cool. No video. Okay. Oh, it's right here. It is the hitch. Okay. Phew, okay, just because I just saw this and I was like, okay, I need to double check and make sure I got the name of that right. Okie doke. So let's look at the colors. Did we miss one? No, we did not. All the colors that are there are there. So let's see if we can look at the other pictures. Okay, so cute before and after, please. Okay. All right, before and after. Oh, geez. Well, you know what? That is just all of that can go into one. You don't really need to have it all separate. But anyway, okay. So what do we have? Like 5 sweaters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of bulky-ish sweaters. It looks like. Okay. Oh, I do appreciate that I could now see the contrast between the two, but those colors don't work for me. Like the blue doesn't exist on the gardenia at all, so that's gonna bother me. Okay, gonna move on before that freaks me out more. I see toilet paper in there. It's cute. And oops, went too fast. My apologies. So some towels and what is that? Fabric softener. Okay, and there's the little set of all hanging together. Very cute. See, these two go really, really well together. So I really like that. Okay, so there we go. That's the fam. There's no video. There's no video. Okay, so yep, for sure, I will be getting a bunch of these at some point. I just need that price to come down a fair bit more. I just don't know which ones I'm going to get and for what just yet. But yeah, I definitely really want these. Anything that's going to make me feel like maybe my life is more organized than it actually is. It's happening. So there we go. Let me know if you got these. Let me know what you think of them if you did get them. How well do they pull in and out of the hitch if you happen to have gotten the whole set. Yeah, I'd love to know what else you're using these for besides putting them in the hitch, and tell me what colors you got too, because I love knowing what colors everybody gets for some reason. That just it's such a nosy thing, but I always like to like sort of find out what colors everybody likes and why, and because just because you don't like the same colors I do or the prints I do, I don't even care. I love that everyone loves different colors, and I think it's so cool to find out why someone likes these colors and why they like these prints. I don't know, I just think that's so much fun. So anyways, so let me know, share. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean a great deal to me, as it really helps with the algorithm in getting this video and channel seen. It also helps if you subscribe to the channel or buy me a coffee. You can find out more about that in the description below. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.